was like,
It's a birthday. It's a nigga birthday today. Happy birthday, this. I'm talking about happy revolutions.
so you.
Put it there. Super chat and all that old dumb shit. Niggas birthday today. Like on the happy birthday on that. And he trying to keep it low. Fuck all that, man. Okay.
So you just. I want to say a motherfucking thing, dog. Anyway, we back up in here on the ZoWhat Morning Show. My homeboy Dom is here. We're waiting on, of course, Bobby and Timmy Tight Top and Kev, and we waiting on the motherfuckers, dog. How's everybody doing? We got a great show today, current events show. But you already know what it is. As is commonplace, we've got to promote some black-owned businesses. Come on, y'all, hit the like button as you come in.
Hit that super cheesy. Nigga birthday today, man. Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. It's a nigga birthday today. Come on. Y'all know y'all niggas love birthdays and stupid shit like that. Come on.
It's your birthday?
No, it's your birthday.
No, I thought it was your birthday.
No, nigga, it's the nigga birthday today. On the super cheesy side of the game. Give love, show thanks, and all that old dumb shit. Come on.
Let's get to it. I got shit to do. All right, Total Package Energy. We're at the end of the month. Total Package Energy needs a surge of support.
That was Banks. Banks, cut that shit out.
Total Package Energy needs a surge of support from you, the people who watch this show, the people who support this show. Please go to totalpackageenergy.com and look at their vast array of products. Let me tell you something right now. I came up with a slogan for Total Package Energy. A slogan that I love. Let me pull it up. Yeah, where is it? Where's the damn slogan? Hey, I see y'all in there. What up? I see the chat room is in there popping.
Yeah, they know what's up.
You got them started already.
Y'all, you about to turn the fuck up. You kidding me? What you talking about?
You know we don't. Well, we gonna have a goddamn ball. I tell you that. I don't know how much of a turn up it's gonna be.
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's another revolution, my nigga. Listen, every day is to be celebrated.
Every day.
Every day, but you know, there are certain days that are like, hey.
Total Package Energy. It keeps you awake when things are at stake. Total Package Energy will keep you awake when things are at stake. Get the B12, get the energy shot, get the vitamin chicken, get the pea protein. If you're somebody like me that's detoxing a lot and doing the whole, yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to get with Dr. Russell.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Man, I put this pea protein in some of the smoothies. It's a good look, man. It's a good look.
Now, does it taste good? What's the taste?
It don't taste like nothing.
Okay, that
And it's designed to taste like nothing.
That works.
So when you put something in it, it tastes like whatever the something you put in it. The whole purpose of it is to give you protein. You know, clean protein, not animal protein. It gives you clean vegetable protein at 20 grams, so you don't have to eat a steak or something like that. your muscles feed off of protein.
Yeah.
So when you're working out and training and then you're feeding your muscles protein, now they're eating and they're being stressed, and that means they're getting bigger, right? So it's a good thing. Total package energy. When things are at stake, that's the fucker to take. I don't know what I said. Anyway, total package energy. Also, never forget X-Wolf, black-owned business. I want you guys to purchase. So when I talk about these products like this, go there with the intent to get as much as you can afford to get in that moment. If that's 1, great. If that's 2, great. If that's 3, great. But the reality of it is, if all of us do that, we could sell these guys out or buy them out of their product, which keeps them in business, which keeps them going. I'm going to be talking about a lot of shit today because clarity needs to be had on a great many things, right? X-Wolf is another company, black-owned business. They need to be supported. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. James Broadway.
B-Way.
Birthday boy.
What's up, sir?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? You know I ain't gonna miss your B-Day, sir.
Hey, man, it ain't nothing but love. You already know. You live on my podcast right now. Everybody know who James Broadway is.
B-Way.
Doing that, huh?
Yeah, man.
I
Okay.
just wanted to, wish you, you made it to another one. You made it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Let's.
Say, I love you, brother, and I'll see you sooner than later. But I was like, today's that day.
Yes, sir.
You made it to another one.
Yes, sir.
Looking 20 years younger than your age.
You under dig? You under dig? Hey, man.
Yeah.
This weekend, man, let's get together and chop it up.
Man, it ain't nothing, man. Looking forward to it, sir.
All right, bro. Love you, man.
All right, man. Let you holler.
All right, peace.
Happy solar return.
What up, man? Okay, man.
Happy solar return to the nigga.
I went out in the Nate.
What up there, boy?
What up, Nate?
Oh, Gemini God, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Gemini God, nigga, boy. You heard what he said? He said, "Oh, Gemini God, nigga." First off, this is my nigga right here, man.
Yeah, he is.
But look at that mango.
What's up?
No. Let's see.
What's up?
So you just gonna eat it like them little multicolored monkeys, the one with the purple mouth that just eat the rind and the hull and everything.
All of it.
You just biting on this motherfucker. Boy.
That's how you're supposed to eat. The vitamins is in the peach. That's what he gonna say. The vitamins all on the outside.
Oh my God. Anyway, like I was saying, man, please support these businesses. It's very important that you guys do that. X-Wolf is one of them. It's a testosterone booster. You can find a lot of testosterone boosters at your local GNC, but black people don't own GNC. So when I saw this product, I said, hey, this is a black-owned business. Let's get behind this business. Let's push this business. All right, can y'all do me a favor and go to X Lab Subs and buy out all of their product? Can we do that? X Labs Subs. That's X Labs, L-A-B-S, Subs, S-U-P-P-S. We appreciate everybody in there for hitting that super chat. I don't know if it's for birthday love or it's for the content. Everybody hit the like button. Definitely hit the like button. Oh, okay. Well, all right, both. What else? Oh, the Shrouded Lighthouse, the relationship dismount. I'm telling you, man, I met this, I told you guys about this brother who wrote his dissertation on this book, The Relationship Dismount. He wrote his dissertation on this book. I met his wife yesterday in the cigar lounge. The brother is going to come on the show on the Voice of Reason on KBLA and share why this book was so impactful, why this book was so powerful, and what caused him to actually base his dissertation on it. So you know, I'm blessed, man. Like, you know, today's happy solar return, birthday, and all that. But when I look around, man, I'm blessed. Like, I look at my granddaughter. My granddaughter called me on FaceTime.
Oh, yeah.
That little Leo spit fire. She just said, hey, man, I'm bored. What you doing? FaceTime. Had on little weird little glasses. Hey, what's happening? I'm like, okay, this is life, right?
Yep.
This
That's
is,
what it
you know,
is.
those
That's
little
where-
moments
yep.
where you go, okay, let me enjoy the moment, man. This moment is this is a real moment.
Little munchkin hit you up on the god day.
No, right here. There she is, Kev. Look. No, right here.
Nigga, she a superstar.
Look.
Look at them glasses.
Let me tell you something.
Look at them glasses.
She was just looking at me. She called me and didn't say shit and was just looking like that
What's happening, nigga?
with them weird glasses
Oh,
on.
nigga, she is funny.
And then I said,
She a superstar.
I was like, what you need? She was like, I'm bored. I said, okay.
I'm bored.
All right,
what you doing?
Right, I'm bored. Let's get to the fun.
Right,
I'm
nigga,
like,
right,
all right,
nigga. Come on now.
well, fuck it then. So, hey,
That's
man, this is why I'm taking this moment out right now to ask you guys. This isn't a sales pitch. This is me just asking you to support these black-owned businesses. Total Package Energy, Beal's Sauce. If it ain't Beal,
It ain't real.
it ain't real. Go to BealSauce.com. And then also, whenever I ask you guys to support this business, typically y'all do. So it's imperative that I ask you guys to do it again. Shepherd Sweets.
Shepherd
Oh.
Sweet potatoes.
That's sweet potato cake, man.
Make you smack your mouth.
Man, I can't even mess with
The
it
brother
right
from
now.
Bill Sauce called me and was like, that sweet potato cake.
It's problematic.
Yeah.
He said, now that's one of the only things I can't put no damn hot sauce on.
No, yeah.
But he was like, God.
That's one of the only things I can't put no hot sauce on.
That sweet potato cake.
It is so goddamn good.
Then a motherfucker. And she got all types of toffee crunches and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
She used to make cake pops.
She still makes
She
those.
makes the cake pops?
She was going to send them up here today.
Come on, Shepherd.
I said, man, I can't be carrying shit around. Who I look like carrying shit around?
Like you did when you bought the goddamn sweet potato cake in here, nigga.
Well, maybe
Like you do when you bring this shit in here. Exactly. What you talking about? I can't carry shit around. Like you do when you bring this shit in here, nigga.
Watch this here. So maybe I only bring shit in here that I like. See, I bring the cake in here because I like the cake.
You don't like the cake pops?
I don't really like the cake pops. But everybody else loves the cake pops she
they
makes.
good, man.
I be like,
You like,
It's kind of like
Nah,
one of
they
those
good,
things that's
man.
like a teaser thing, man.
huh?
yeah.
The cake pop?
Teaser thing.
Because it's only a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
It's good, man. Them things are good. Yeah,
Hey,
keep
somebody
making
said,
the
hey,
cake
Bill
pop.
Sauce. My brother from Bill Sauce said, and y'all gotta start giving the toffee more love. No question.
The toffee?
The toffee she makes is
Oh, I didn't
dumb
get- I
as
don't-
this shit. I remember I used to bring this. The toffee.
Oh, we.
Yeah,
The white and black dark chocolate, the
With
white
the
and
motherfucking
oh
pistachio
yeah, what
shit on it,
nigga?
yeah.
Oh my god, nigga, I can't believe I forgot about that.
No, that shit ignorant to the motherfucker now.
I can't believe I forgot about
It's
that.
ignorant.
nigga.
Can't nobody. Okay.
Damn,
ShepherdSweets.com. It's
Yes.
ignorant.
it is.
Sweet potato cake, man. Okay.
And that toffee, boy.
My brother from Bill Sauce sent me a picture. He had his products laid out. He said, man.
He said, nigga.
Hey, y'all in there sending me birthday loves, birthday shots. I appreciate it. Number love. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you,
That's
thank
funny.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, but don't forget, go to shepherdsweets.com. Now, and I'm asking you, if you're not into sweets, if you're not into cakes and all that kind of stuff, confectionery stuff, just try it.
Yeah.
Or get some for somebody else and give it as a gift or something like that. Just
They good as hell.
try it.
Shit.
Alright?
Good as hell.
I wouldn't promote it if I didn't think it was the bomb. So, Total Package Energy, HuriKane Report, H-report.news. Write it, take action, maintain freedom. We want you to promote them big time because sister, listen, the sister over there and her whole team, they put together a whole topic outline. Bullet point. HuriKane Report, man. We go over there and support them. They are an independent news agency, and I love it. They're creating their own journalism. If we getting half truths and lies and fake news and all this other stuff, why not just report the news ourselves? We out there with the goddamn cell phones, ain't we? We don't need nobody to interpret it for us, do we?
Not at all.
So
beyond me.
I love what they're doing at the HuriKane Report. Please go to H-report.news. What else do I have to promote? I did Shepherd Sweets. I did Total Package Energy. I did X-Wolf. I did Bill Sauce. If it ain't Bill,
It ain't real.
I did.
Nigga, I just had me a turkey burger with some smokey telly this morning, nigga. Just this morning.
Already this morning.
After the gym, yeah, nigga, no perfect time.
Let me tell you something, man. I was over at the little Mexican restaurant right here on 64th. I got that breakfast burrito. This was yesterday. They was looking at me crazy.
Why?
Because I had a
He
bottle.
pulled the
You
sauce
pulled the
out.
ball of smoky telly out.
Pulled the sauce out on these niggas.
I got a
This
breakfast
nigga
burrito.
took the sauce to the.
Yo,
That nigga said.
You guys like Carrie?
I got a breakfast burrito with turkey bacon. Now, you know you got to tell Latino cooks, you got to give them a little bit of instruction. I need you. I need you to make that motherfucking turkey bacon crispy.
Right.
If that turkey bacon is limp,
Right.
and it's just pink and hot, pink, hot, and chewy, we done fucked up.
Pink hot.
Nigga said pink, hot, and chewy.
You know your grandmama burned the shit out that goddamn turkey bacon. Any kind of bacon is burnt the fuck
Crisp
up.
than a motherfucker.
I said, man, if you don't make this motherfucking bacon crispy, then but nigga, they looked at me weird when I got that burrito, boy.
Yeah.
They pulled out the
Pulled
schmuck.
out a whole bottle.
On the Patty LaBelle side of the game.
He said on the paddle bit. Yeah.
With a burrito, you bite that corner, that egg, bow. You bite that, and then then you pour in.
Yep. Well, I cut them in half, and then I just do the half be half.
Oh, no, see, that's that fancy shit.
Yeah, nigga, the half and half, baby.
That's that Earth Cafe weird shit, nigga. You bite the corner, my nigga. Sometimes you even stick your finger down there and make a tunnel.
No,
And then pour the bitch. Don't get fancy with me, Kev. We done came from
make a tunnel, nigga.
We done came from too hard a place, my nigga. I do not want you to sit up here and be like,
Nigga,
cut
nah,
my
nigga, I'm a half burrito eater.
I dip my burrito now. There's a dipping. No, nigga. No. You
Nigga,
bite a corner of that bitch off.
I don't need the whole burrito
and
like
then
that,
you
nigga.
stuff your finger down.
Nah, my nigga. Nah, my nigga. I don't even like the optics of that shit. Nah, cut my shit in half,
What
nigga.
kind of fantasy is my brother having?
Ain't no fantasy, nigga. I don't like the optics of none of that shit. Hey, cut my shit in half.
And let me just promote this real quick. I need y'all to get back on that, man. I'm getting too many positive. Come on, Cedric. Let me shout out a couple of people real quick. I'm getting too many positive feedback. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on the Shrouded Lighthouse. And although I'm getting a shit ton of positive feedback, like people are, oh my God, you know, they talking about it, our sales have slowed down. And I attribute a lot of that to the website malfunctioning. I get a lot of emails basically saying the website timed out on me. The website timed out. So I don't know what to say. We've tried to address the situation. We've called the people. We've dealt with their IT people. And they keep saying, the website seems fine to us. On our end, everything is good.
Somebody hacking your shit?
So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm asking, can we get 20 people to order the Shrouded Lighthouse today, and I'll ship it out tomorrow? Mm-hmm. All right? So, appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. None but love. Go get those books, Shrouded Lighthouse, Holographic Relationship, The Relationship Dismount, and then don't forget to tune in tonight. The Voice of Reason on KBLA, Tavis Smiley's KBLA Talk 1580. It's going to be another slapper. All right? Kev, what do you got for me?
Yeah. Learn this law game, y'all. Right here. So police stop law, I want to tell y'all, so we just saw in law class yesterday, police stop law class, we watched a video of a busload of college students, ladies, lacrosse team. The bus driver was pulled over because they said he was driving in the wrong lane. So they pulled the bus over. 2 Caucasian cops, they get on the bus and they say, now, if any one of y'all have weed, tell us now. We're gonna search you guys, but if you tell us now, it makes it easier on you. So one girl pulls out the phone. This is where we getting the video from. She's filming it. Now, just so you guys know, if they pull over a driver, the passenger is not obligated to do anything but get out of the car when the officer tells them. You don't have to do anything. The stop is for the driver. So they had no legal right to ask any one of the students to search them. But they held them over, brought the dog out, searched all their stuff. Now there's a lawsuit going on after this. But if any of those students knew their rights before that, they could have asserted those rights and the bus could have been gone immediately. But this is where we are. I mean, they prey on kids. They saw them. They saw it was a busload of melanated kids. This is sisters. It was a busload of this lacrosse team with sisters. So the busload of sisters, and they said, oh, well, at least we're gonna find somebody who's smoking weed. One of them black students got to be smoking weed. Didn't find anything. Not a drop of nothing. So when they do that, you got to be prepared. And when they violate your rights, if every one of them had something like this, is constitutional rights card. This tells the police officers what your rights are, your constitutional rights are, and what will happen if they violate those constitutional rights. This right here is the qualified immunity card. It says if they violate those rights, if they knowingly violate your constitutional rights, they lose that qualified immunity. And right here is the qualified immunity notice that lets them know, that backs up all of that with the Supreme Court cases. So you have this right here, you hand this to the police officers and you say, I don't answer questions. If they had something like this, that stop would have ended immediately. Because when police officers know that you know your rights, they don't press the line. They want to go in, this is just like a bully. A bully don't ever want to fight somebody who they know can scrap. They want to get the punk dude. So again, police officers, if they know you know your rights, if they walk up and you say something like, officer, what's your name, badge number, surety bond, or insurance number? Right there, that lets the police officer know that you're not a regular citizen. They know that they're dealing with somebody who can come back and get them later and make them pay if they violate their rights. So that puts you on a whole different ground. So right here, you keep this in your car, you hand this to the police officers. If they keep violating your rights, this is the public official bonds book, that insurance, the bond that you asked them for, or the insurance. Right here, this is how you place the claim on that bond. Most police officers have anywhere from $75,000 to about $250,000 in bonds as a police officer. If they violate your rights, you can claim that, period. So right here it tells you how to do that. And here's the flashcards that you want to give your children so that they can study, so that those people like those, or the kids like that on that bus, can be better prepared when police officers like that pull them over and assume that they don't know anything and just start to violate their constitutional rights. So right here, and then here's the book that you studied to teach you all of that. all your traffic, your rights dealing with traffic stops or Terry stops with your police stops on foot. So right here. And you get it all for free if you order the Great Book of Melanin Research. This is
Bible?
right here. This is what the research they've been doing on your body or your melanin for 117 years. Melanin is $511 a gram on the internet. I mean on the stock market. So you need to understand why it's $511 a gram.
Kev, is there a melanin vacuum we can get?
You can get a regular vacuum.
I'm saying a melanin vacuum cleaner.
Nigga,
Or maybe a skin vacuum cleaner.
Your regular dust around your house is, if you melanated, the dust around your house is filled mostly with melanin. 70% of it. That's the fact. Most house dust, 70% melanin. Figure out a way to purify that shit and sell it. Can you eat it? Can you eat it? Hey, nigga, y'all better get creative. Purify that shit, take it to a lab and start selling that shit, man. $511 a gram. Figure out how to sell that shit. You got a bunch of it around your house under your couch. just chilling. But right here, this book tells you why it's $511 a gram. And so if you order this book, the hard copy, you get the whole package for free. Also, until Wednesday, I'll give you the vaccine religious exemption card if you order the package. If you just want the package without the book, go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org. Also, if you want to volunteer, we have hundreds of volunteers who have come in. So everybody's jumping on this to learn their rights and be able to push back and teach this to their community. So don't get left behind. Be one of the 1 million Johnny Cochran movement. That's what we're doing right now.
And
1 million Johnny Cochrans.
That's right.
100 billion Johnny Cochran.
1 million. Johnny Cochran was the smartest lawyer in American history, man.
Yeah, okay. Nobody's gonna argue that.
No.
So, weed juice. What you got for us, Juice Lord?
Oh man, thanks for all the support. Hey, I got a woman that I talked to, Deborah Moore. I'm gonna talk about her. She really likes you. She really likes you. I like a lot. You know.
Okay.
Okay, nigga. Hey, are you trying to hook him up? You trying to hook up something, nigga?
No, not like that. Hold on. Not like that. She's married.
This is my nigga right here. This nigga weird.
He said, this nigga weird. This nigga weird.
Weird setup.
She really like you.
She
A lot.
She really, I got a customer who came to me, but she really
Like you. A
I
lot.
mean, a lot.
She
Like,
has a lot of positive things to say.
so she enjoys the content. She enjoys.
Yeah.
She was very
He
happy
said,
to
nigga,
hear
clarify what you talking about right now.
But anyway,
That shit weird as hell the way you set it up, though. Just be honest. She really.
well, maybe if you didn't steer your direction, I could have really steered it back my direction.
What
but,
did you steer last week when you was trying to talk?
Oh, capitalism. Oh,
So
nigga.
sometimes we gotta ask clarity. We don't know where the fuck you going with
This
it.
is true. Don't capitalize on my
Oh, he said it, nigga. He said capitalize, nigga. Hey.
It was just a moment, you know. Sometimes it happens. All right. Anyway, it was just a moment. But you know, she had positive things, and she supports Weed Juice. She supports the show, and you know, she bought some juice from me. So
We love Deborah for doing that. We love Deborah for supporting Weed Juice. And, you know, we just be having fun up here, Deborah.
As
we
always.
love you, Deborah. Thank you for supporting this good brother, because he has a good product in my estimation.
So,
But was there a point to telling us about why she? You just wanted to share.
I just wanted to share that.
Hi, Deborah. Hey, Deborah.
What up, Debbie
We
Deb?
love you, Deborah.
Debbie Deb.
Yeah, Debbie Deb.
But okay, so when it comes to your health, you know, turmeric, anti-inflammatory. This is celery special today is celery, which is called Quit Stalking Me. You know,
Quit Stalking
You didn't know that.
Celery stalking.
Celery is called Quit Stalking Me. Yeah, I know.
Wait. Don't flex on me.
He said, don't flex on me.
Quit stalking.
He said, don't flex on me.
Are stalking me. So quit stalking.
So
He said, don't
It's an
flex
indirect
on me.
reference to you, my friend.
Nigga, that's what. Don't flex on me.
So anti-inflammatory stuff. Anti-inflammatory celery, turmeric. Zoe got that for his birthday, you know. But a special juice I made for him is called the seasonal juice, which is called Minty Fresh Peach. I knew it was his birthday, so I kind of made that for him this morning. Minty Fresh Peach. That's special for you.
It's special for you.
It's special for you right here.
It's special juice for you.
But when it comes
All
to
the shit you talk, it's special juice.
It's a special wonton soup for you.
so this is
Funny
seasonal.
man, you're funny, huh? You're funny man.
That's the funny man. Shout out to Eddie Murphy.
Get your orange chicken game up. As you guys know, your melanin needs vitamin orange chicken. You know, you get the sun. It gets all the power from the sun. All the fruits has all the power from the sun. So fruits is
Somebody said he put himself in the juice.
He put himself in the juice. Nigga, that's funny.
Don't do me.
It's a little bit of Hassizi in the juice.
Hassizi sauce.
Hassizi sauce.
real talk. Real talk. So when it comes to energy, we eat food that comes from other people. So if whatever energy they have is going to go into your food. Okay. So that's real talk. I have beautiful energy, as you see. So when I do make this juice, I make it with love based on my own energy. So I'm just keeping it that way, okay? So always pay
keeping
attention
it a
when you eat
foul wow.
somebody's food. Like you do somebody bad and shit, like your waiters, they, you know, energy. So pay attention to that. But anyway, support We Juice. Thank you. Put the ZoWhat code when you visit the website.
And then of course my friend, my comrade,
Listen,
Dom.
man, like a fuck nigga wrote a manifesto about a week ago. So I wrote one too, and it's on Amazon Prime. It's called The Question Is the Answer. Go peep it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I love this nigga's energy. I feel intimidated.
Who? Oh,
So- Wrote a manifesto. I wrote one too. Hold on. He don't mean manifesto
Festo.
like
the
racist,
the caucasoid.
the crazy. He don't mean it like
It's
that.
not that kind, but it's definitely a manifesto. It's called Question Is the Answer. Go check it out.
And what is it about? Because now I'm curious. Are you
Question-
teaching
alright.
niggas how to?
It's
What
a,
are you teaching niggas how to
it's
do?
a philosophical journey
Yeah.
through a madman's mind, living now. It's called The Question Is the Answer. Amazon Prime.
Alright.
Yeah. Niggas writing manifestos. We need to write manifestos too. What the fuck?
Not all manifestos are negative.
That's very
right.
true.
That's
And this one ain't. This one will take you to another place.
See?
Take you to another.
You know what's beautiful about black folk? We will turn tragedy into art.
Bomb.
All the time.
That's how you know you're dealing with a high vibrating human. Even though you've put the motherfuckers in deplorable conditions and you've tried to turn them into animals, and many have succeeded in becoming animals. But for the most part, there is still a beauty that's associated with the black spirit that's crazy. Where do you ain't got to go, all you got to go to the Martin Luther King Boulevard in any neighborhood.
Man.
And you'll find
Yep.
some nigga saying, ancient Kemet was the original name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or listen here, brother.
Yep.
The name ain't Jesus.
Yep.
It's Yeshua. You understand me? In every hood,
You gonna find you a
you
Hebrew
gonna
Israelite.
find some kind of vegetarian, vegan,
Right.
Jamaican food.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go. We have a beauty that's associated with us that turns tragedy into something creative. So when all the fuck shit be going on in the world, the only thing, like that fuck shit doesn't surprise me because I see the world as, you know, insane. And then, and I won't say it's surprising, but I will say it's disturbing. We can't see the world's toxicity's effect on our relationships with each other. So we could do some dope ass art and be able to explain like, this is how the world is toxic. This is how the world is fucked up. But then when we go home and we got to deal with our people, that same toxicity that inspired and was transmuted to create something positive and creative turns into fucking conflict at home amongst our own people. So this shit's crazy. I got topics galeazy. Can we get right to it? Can we get right to it?
Yeah.
Nothing to it but do it.
I want to talk about some shit that's been on my mind. The aliens.
The UFO hearing?
The UFO hearing.
I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah.
You didn't hear about
They had a whole fucking
last
hearing.
week.
See,
I watched that bitch.
Let me
Watched that
let me just keep it 1,000. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there be talking like you crazy, saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about. First off, can most of you motherfuckers name that nigga, that Asian bro?
No, I know. I know who he is though. I seen him all the time.
Yeah, I've seen him all the time.
Talking about string theory and shit.
Hadiko or something. Kanoko Hadiko or some shit.
Right? Physicist. Cold than a motherfucker.
Yep.
Built a whole motherfucking crazy ass mechanism in his garage, almost blew up their house. That's when his mama knew, like, okay, this is gonna be a scientist.
Right.
This young man right here gonna be a scientist. And what you find with scientists are very, and there are people in the chat room who know exactly who he is, right? And I'm very pleased that y'all know who he is. Because it's best that you know who he is, then you know who. There's no disrespect to any of the young rappers or any other. It's best you know who he is. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
The bottom line is this whole movement of being stimulated by the lowest level at some point's got to stop.
Right.
Because, see, while you're busy claiming to keep it real, claiming to keep it 1,000 or 100 or whatever.
one of them numbers.
Right. There are people out there that are doing real research to try to capitalize on something that you've forgotten. Right? To try to capitalize on something that we as a people have forgotten. Remember, 17th century, you get Descartes. Descartes is the French philosopher who created the phrase, I think, therefore I am, right? With Descartes, a lot of people attribute the creation of calculus to Newton, Sir Isaac Newton. But Descartes and Newton discovered calculus at the same time. And they didn't have the internet, so there couldn't have been a copyright infringement.
Universal thought.
You know, because I didn't have mugs tell me, yeah, I had an idea just like that. That's because you've been watching the show for 10 years. You didn't have an idea before you watched that show that was like that. So the point that I'm making here,
They got that from somebody.
we forgot our spirit shit.
Got that from us.
Science came in and separated Descartes, right, in the 17th century, separated religion or spirituality from science. So this is why you have the scientific method, which is based on replication. I have to be able to replicate some shit, whereas the ancient African or the ancient American or the ancient Asian, whatever, everywherean,
Yeah, the
the
everywhereans.
Pangean everywherean,
Yeah.
which is typically a melanated being.
Right, the Allitarians.
The Allitarians. We are all of y'all shit.
Right.
We started everything.
Right.
Right? So, again, we didn't have a linear, shit got to line up and come out like this every single time. That's Western.
Yes.
That's the Western world.
Yes.
Your everywherean Allitarian family
Hey.
could get one visit from an extraterrestrial, interdimensional being, and
Yep.
that's it. We ain't got to replicate that
Right,
shit.
we know that is real now. We know that's what's up. We ain't got to do it 8,000 times.
These motherfuckers, do we have the keys to the gate?
Right.
Because they want to go fuck with shit.
Right.
You see they movies about aliens.
Oh my God.
Start with what?
Ancient.
We're going to have to send a team.
Yes, ancient civilizations are ancient civilizations.
Oh, they always, right? Somebody called it ubiquiticians. Yeah.
Ubiquiticians.
Yeah, we everywhere. But they always, those movies, look at Stargate.
Man.
Starts in Egypt.
Sumerians. That was Sumerian text too. That was on the
Yeah,
Stargate.
but I'm saying the way they framed it
Yeah.
was around Egypt.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it was a gate they found in Egypt. But we had a gate. We already have a gate. This is the second
Right.
gate we found.
Right.
We need a motherfucker who can read the language so
Yep.
we can decode it so we can open the bitch.
Yep. James
And
Spader.
send the military.
Military.
The military.
So the
All
other white
time.
boy, boy, white boys love to be motherfucking Egyptologists, don't they?
James Spader. That was
James Spader. These motherfuckers go over there with guns and a bomb.
Yes. Always gotta blow up some shit.
Just if they're more advanced than you gonna bring a
Yeah.
slingshot.
Thank you, nigga. Thank you. You couldn't get to their place without their technology.
What? And you gonna bring a slingshot?
You gonna need better technology there to kill them. Okay.
Be the weirdest shit in the world.
Weirdest
right?
motherfucking shit ever, nigga.
And if this goes bad, we're gonna have to take them out. That's like a baby in the crib. Keep fucking up with the soul. I heard it was a short.
He said,
Wait till I get my legs up. And then I'm climbing out this
nigga, that's
motherfucker.
funny, nigga.
What?
Keep fucking up
It's
with
all baby.
where my bottle, bitch?
Right. You ain't really got no power from that position.
Come on with it, man.
So it's weird that we live in this time. So over 400 declassified UFO sightings. And this is coming out of the Pentagon, correct? Because usually that's where that shit go.
Yep. Department of Defense, the Secretary of Defense.
Right?
A brother, which is a brother. I didn't even know. I was like, oh shit. A brother?
What I do know is this information
But not
is
really.
coming the fuck out. Theoretical physicists
They tried to
discuss
hide that shit.
the hundreds of UFO encounters. Listen, it's time to reveal it.
Oh, dude, 52 years they hadn't had a hearing on UFOs. And there was a dude that was on Joe Rogan about a couple years ago with Bob Lazar. And this dude's name is Jeremy Corbell. And he did a documentary actually on Bob Lazar. You should check it out, it's pretty good. But Bob Lazar was the one who back in the day, he discovered, he's the reason that you know about Area 51.
Yep.
And so they did this interview on.
He snitched on that.
Right.
Wait, hold on 1 second. No, you can finish.
Oh.
But, yeah.
So he
Hello?
so he did the interview
Good morning. I'm live
on Joe
on the
Rogan,
radio right now.
and they basically broke off everything that he knew.
Live on the radio.
And so after he was on Joe Rogan, a lot of military people started sending him videos of sightings that they were having. Like these are a lot of Navy people, and they were just saying like, "Yo, check this out." So he was getting so many videos that then he was sending this in to politicians saying, "You need to tell us what we know." That's what forced them to start having hearings, because he was getting hundreds and hundreds of videos from whistleblowers, essential whistleblowers in the military. Like, nigga, check this out. Flying gold pyramids. Check this out. I mean, two things flying past. I mean, he was getting so much. So that's why they had to have it, because he was releasing so much. They said, all right, well, we got to gain control over what they're releasing. So when they came out in the hearing, watch that whole damn thing. They ain't say shit, really. They said it without saying it. They basically was like, all right. They tried to say the stuff that they could explain. They tried to really focus on that. And then they said, well, then there's some other stuff that we can't possibly explain, And then they said, well, we don't want to talk about that type of stuff because of national security. There could be a national security risk, or they don't want to let other governments know what their capabilities are or what they know about UFOs and shit like that. But basically they did say, it was that many. It was that many. So basically, it was in the last like couple years. There's been hundreds and hundreds of reports, like just all from all over the place. So it's just increasing like crazy. They talked about the one where the UFO flew over a nuclear base and shut it down.
Shut it down.
Y'all didn't hear about that shit. A fucking UFO flew over a nuclear base and shut the whole goddamn nuclear shit down. They was like, well, what about that? And they was like, well, we don't necessarily have exact data on that specific. He was like, wait a minute. The dude he said, wait a minute. A UFO flies over a U.S. nuclear weapons plant and shuts the whole thing down, and you don't have any data on that right now?
And then in one video where they show the UFO flying around the missiles, shooting lasers on different sides of it, disabling the missile.
Yep.
You seen that shit?
Yeah. Dude, they said, then when he pressed them, he said, well, Senator, we might want to talk about that in private session. That's how it goes. We might want to talk about that in private session.
Have y'all heard of the double slit experiment?
Yeah,
It's
of course.
in the fucking Trump White House and the holographic relationship.
Oh, yeah, for
So
sure.
when we talk about aliens, if the light is conscious, I'm done.
He said, I'm done. He said if the light.
These aggressive jewels.
If the light is conscious, I'm done. Nigga, where my weed juice at, nigga?
The double slit experiment suggests that photons, which is light, ladies and gentlemen, is conscious, knows some shit, is watching. That
Particle
is a
or wave?
mind fuck.
Wave or particle? Particle or wave?
So when we talk
both.
about alien, we think about beings with like fingers and heads. If the light is conscious, all bets are off. That's all I'm saying.
There we go. 'Cause you really
He said these aggressive Jews.
they be aggressive and like
That's a t-shirt.
like
Aggressive.
real aggressive and short. Like
These
you
are-
might miss it.
I'm
If
done.
the light
I'm done.
switch is on. Nigga,
I'm
I'm done.
done. Right. The light switch is flipped up.
What does that mean?
Not down.
Leave on that. If the light bulb is hot,
If it's fluorescent. If it's fluorescent.
no, sir. We need more clarity.
Black lights. I'm done.
You know, light is invisible.
I'm out. I'm out. You need to do a bunch of those, nigga. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Aggressive jewels. And I'm out.
Fuck. Like, okay.
Just drop 2 lines and I'm out.
The U.S. government has often ignored the possibility of unidentified flying objects even after decades of unexplained sightings, including sightings by U.S. military pilots who sometimes film the UFOs, some of which moved with lightning speed and incredible agility. On Thursday, a congressional hearing focused on UFOs for the first time in 50 years. This time looking at their threat to national security, to Kevin's point. Not from the people from other worlds, but from potential international adversaries on Earth.
They full of shit.
Meaning, come do a deal with us. Don't go fuck with these other niggas rounds the world.
You're right.
Cause we the most powerful nigga here. But why would that make an alien go somewhere else?
Right.
Because an alien would be like, well, we have technology to make them stronger
Yeah.
than you.
We can fuck all you niggas off.
Fuck all you niggas.
If we want to play the you against them game. Who even knows if aliens are into those kinds of games? Do you see how the human comes with the human perspective? You
Right.
know, we got to worry about the deals they might be cutting with other motherfuckers. But what if they don't have that perspective? What if everybody is a BLT to them? Like, what the fuck? Either side, flag, Borders.
Yeah, man.
Seriously.
All you niggas
He
is
said a BLT. Like, nigga, you a
cheese omelet.
right, nigga, you a chicken sandwich, my nigga.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
So that's what this whole meeting was about. Not from the people of other worlds, but from the potential international adversaries on Earth. The hearing came nearly a year after a government report documented more than 140 cases of unidentified aerial phenomena. That's the new name.
Yeah.
Unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP. Okay.
UAPs.
UAPs that U.S. military pilots had observed since 2004. They are real. They need to be investigated, and any threats they pose need to be mitigated, said Representative Andre Carson, chair of the House of Intelligence Subcommittee on Counterterrorism, Counterintelligence, and Counterproliferation.
They didn't ask them real questions. How many aliens do we know? That's what they should have asked them. Not unidentified, and report on the unidentified.
How many are identified?
How many are we linked up with? Because that's a real thing. That's what they were really trying to hide, because they kept saying private session. We'll answer that in private session. The Israeli, what was it, the Israeli defense, was it like defense minister or some shit, came out 3 years ago, right during COVID, and he said that there's a global, a galactic federation. A galactic federation, and this dude he's respected. He's not crazy or anything. This dude he was a professor at an Israeli college, as a professor for like 20-something years. So this motherfucker is widely respected in Israel, and he was in the government as the defense minister. So he comes back, he says, yeah, there's a galactic federation. Everyone knows about it. There's different types of aliens in it, these tall white Nordics and all. He was breaking all this down. He said, we all know about it. They told Trump, and Trump flipped out and wanted to tell everybody. and they said, no, you can't.
They shut your mouth.
Yeah, shut your ass up. We can't tell everybody because you're going to fucking alarm the whole goddamn world and literally cause a goddamn, a riot around the world. So then basically that's when he came out with Space Force. They never was like, why the fuck is this nigga coming out with space cops? Because they told that nigga there's a galactic federation, nigga. And he was like, we can't do nothing about this?
There's something we can
Right,
do.
we can't do Nigga, we need space cops then. And that's why you got Space Force, because of that. But they said that we're not ready to join the Galactic Federation. We're not.
Because we're monkeys
yeah,
still.
our consciousness isn't high enough yet.
Low. Yeah.
So this brings me
Gotta
back to
change our vibration.
this is why I started with this topic. Why you like the internet so much? Why you like social media so much? Why you like drama so much? When the world is changing right under your common foot. See, you want to get mad at Zoe for pointing out something. You know why we point out why the blue-collar brother should look over his shoulder and pay attention to what's going on in the world? Because they'll pull the motherfucking rug out from under your goddamn feet. So if I come in here and I say, hey, let me come in here, we need to work together. We need to organize. We need to come together. We need to build together. We need to start creating alliances together. Mm-hmm. Right? Somebody said my mic is off. Is it off? You hear me? 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Put a fist up if you can hear me. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Put a fist up and watch this. I need y'all. Jay Toka says can't hear you, but I
just heard you right here.
Zoe, turn up microphones. Your mic is low. We can hear now. Yes, fist up. It's good. We can hear you now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, back at it. That's why I asked, why are you addicted to social media? Why are you addicted to drama? Why are you addicted? We had a brother call into the KBLA show and was like, why we gotta always deal with the past, and how come we can't just move forward and deal with the present? I said, because the past is a container, like an ice tray. And until you melt the ice of what you've been through, you don't get to live in a free moment. See, niggas think a free moment is just saying, fuck it, I'm going to ignore it and do what I want to do. That's not a free moment. Because even in that moment, as Krishnamurti says, when you try to recapture the moment, have you ever been having such a good ass time and it was starting to come to an end and you was conscious of the end of that moment and you was like, damn, this was a great time. See, right there, that shows that you are caught in knowledge. Niggas try to big up knowledge and don't understand that knowledge represents the past. You can't know shit unless it's remembered. Knowledge is memory, nigga. Now, where memory is no good is psychologically. Okay, that was the best girl you ever had. She's gone now. Whether she died, broke up, moved out, nigga, she gone. Let her go. So memory for psychologically, that shit is not good all the time. Right? Memory is good for, nigga, I need to remember how to build a motherfucking cell phone or the next iteration of this computer.
I need to know how to get home.
I need to know how to get home. Memory is about applying some technicality to shit. And as they create a cell phone and GPS, the part of your brain that used to do the shit the cell phone does and the GPS does has now gotten dumber. Because your brain works on how much you use that bitch.
Right.
The repetition of using it. Oh, repetition, knowledge. I'm accessing knowledge through memory. Psychological knowledge. Nigga, you get hurt by somebody? Somebody wound you? That hoe in your spirit now.
That hoe in your spirit. He said that hoe in your spirit.
So, while we have a lack of this kind of understanding, we know exactly the fuck shit that happened on YouTube. Who beefing with who talking shit to who got a disagreement with who. Let me make it clear. They trying to change your life. I'm not here, and you hear me say this all the time, I'm not here to disrespect no hard-working man, no hard-working woman. Y'all doing what you got to do, but I'm asking you, put some shit aside. Create some different streams of income. Create different alliances, because the last thing you want to do is act like the shit you doing currently ain't gonna never end.
It's called diversification.
They trying to change everything. This is why I ask people to go get a book by Daniel Pink called, what's the Daniel Pink? A Whole New World. I think it's called A Whole New World. Daniel Pink used to be a speechwriter for Bill Clinton. And he talked about how there is going to be a transition from blue collar, or what was called, from blue collar to white collar. My grandfather was blue collar. He worked for a company, but he also could fix a nigga car in his driveway. That's a blue collar, roll your sleeves up, nigga. It's the carburetor. Give me that mother.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is they are trying to transition that out.
Yep.
This doesn't mean a nigga like me doing what I do is better than a nigga that's a blue collar worker. No. This is me saying, hey brother, form some alliances with some solid folk. Try to diversify. If there's a way you can, if there's any lack of discipline in the way you deal with money right now, root that bitch out and then find a way to transfer those funds to a safer place that may grow, that may, you understand what I'm saying? Because they're changing the world.
Yep.
The entire paradigm.
Yeah, what you knew before is not going to be the same thing in the next 5 to 10 years.
In 5-10 years, aliens gonna be at Starbucks, my nigga.
Aliens are going to be a real thing in the next 5 to 10 years. Like, they're going to tell you. They've already really told you, but on the low, without actually saying anything. But there's going to be an overt, y'all. Hey, these niggas are here.
Thank you. It's called A Whole New Mind. Daniel H. Pink. I read it in the 90s like 20 times. And I remember what he was saying. There's going to be a gradual progression. He said the blue collar is going to get dyed white. In other words, or the white collar is going to get dyed blue. He said a white collar job or worker is what is called a knowledge worker.
Stockbroker.
Stockbroker, hedge fund, analyst, accountant, financial that's a white collar worker. Yeah. Right? Blue collar is I'm a bend this wrench.
Comes from mechanic. Yeah.
So
mechanics.
we talking to the brothers. How many shows have we done on Industry 4.0? And the world, what is it? The welfare check that they about to give to the world. What is it called? WEI?
It's called
what is that called?
Basic income thing?
The universal basic income. UBI. We've been talking about this for the longest. What I'm trying to say to my brothers out there that work hard, that deserve every paycheck they get, diversify your shit. Get with a crew of motherfuckers. I was in the lounge the other day and brothers was like, hey man, that building across the street is for sale. It's $2.1 million. But what I loved about the direction that the conversation went in, you got a senator over here, you got 3 lawyers over there, I'm sitting over here.
In the cigar lounge?
Yeah. And motherfuckers was like, let's get it, y'all.
A senator?
Yeah. Motherfuckers was like, let's do it. We all should just piece up on this motherfucker and do it. What I'm saying is, that should be the mentality. But oftentimes our mentality gets broken down. Sometimes those high-end motherfuckers like that might not want to work with regular, so-called regular blue-collar brothers that work, somewhere else. So I'm saying, to me, that's the problem because they are rearranging the world right under your feet. So sometimes people try to either take my shit out of context purposely. I'm here to say, on the ZoWhat Show directly, we not here to besmirch or disrespect any blue collar worker. We're saying we need unity today more than ever. Yeah. We need to support each other today more than ever.
Did you hear about what the lady who owns Slutty Vegan, what they did?
What they do to her?
So
she just got a shit ton of money, didn't she?
She got $25 million investment, which valuated her company at $100 million. So to one graduating class, I forgot what the school was, she gave every person in the graduating class an LLC.
Oh yeah.
For their graduating class. Yeah. So they're all business owners.
We got that story.
They're all business owners you gotta start upping your game.
And that's a new way to look at it. That's a perfect example. The Slutty Vegan. She built her shit up from the ground.
From the ground.
And then got broke off bread and then went to the local school and said everybody's gonna have an LLC when they graduate. That's dope. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. But I think because we're addicted to drama, when the motherfuckers at the alien council say, we supposed to talk to these niggas.
These dumbass motherfuckers, these monkeys.
Now, I don't believe they talking about niggas.
No, I don't think so either.
Talking about everybody.
Some niggas. I do. They talking about some niggas, I'm for sure.
Listen,
I know some niggas throwing in there.
I know that them aliens got the history that Whitey don't want to talk about.
Sure, yeah.
Is the trend?
So I know them aliens probably look down and be like, them the sons and daughters of the motherfuckers we...
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we mad at you, sons of bitches.
Yeah, they can see how far we fallen too.
Yeah, I believe it.
Is the trans movement the setup for the alien scenario?
That's the setup for them moving America to some socialist government. They destabilize the population through identity, or lack thereof of identity.
Okay.
Right there, then you can't even grasp hold of just regular principles of government and shit like that. When you worried about if I'm a man or a woman or this or that or this. So that's the destabilization of America. They're trying to move this to some socialist shit.
Okay.
But
And already, don't forget this. While you confused about who the fuck you is, maybe we can confuse you enough to slow down the population.
yep, that's also what that is. Yep, population control. They need to be able to control this new one world order that they're trying to put together. So, all right, you all go over there, 2 dudes, y'all go over there, y'all ain't gonna never have no kids. Y'all women, y'all go over there, y'all ain't never had no kids. And then we know we ain't even got to put no poison or nothing. Yeah, no, we ain't got to slip you no Mickeys or nothing.
And-
Just your lifestyle is gonna do it.
And we get to continue to double tax you.
Yep.
Both genders.
Yep.
Male and female,
Female.
regardless of how you identify.
Oh yeah, they know the
So,
game.
eggs ain't meeting no ovums. And y'all motherfuckers identify however the fuck you
Right,
wanna identify.
right.
But both y'all need to turn in that W-2.
Yeah.
Say, submit y'all shit.
Or in the case of an independent contractor who has
Oh,
a
right.
corporation, a 1099.
99. Oh yeah, dude. It's getting crazier with that shit.
Just asking for a
They're doing videos talking about you should teach children 5 and 6 how to masturbate. These are teachers. These are teachers in school doing videos saying you should teach
Well, a
children.
lot of teachers have been fucking pervs for many years.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
The teacher is
So
perved
this
out.
is them. This is them on on the alphabet soup thing, and then also there's videos saying I passed out pronoun pins to my kids and told them you don't have to pick a gender yet, no matter what your parent says. If they
Hey, teacher,
identify,
if you ever go against me as a parent, I'ma show up to that bitch.
nigga, somebody who did.
I'ma be on horseback, nigga.
Nigga.
You gonna think I'm fucking Thundar the Barbarian, nigga. I'ma come in, Ariel, Hoopla, right. I'm finna go off.
Nigga, some dude did. His grandson. So what the first story was, this teacher was trying to talk shit of how they basically handled they don't call them parents, they call them caregivers.
What?
They don't, the new word for parents for
That's not a new word. They've been using that word, caregiver.
But solely, they don't call them parents. They only call them
Right,
caregivers.
parent
like
or caregiver.
women are
I've seen
birthing
that.
people. Women are not called women anymore. They're called birthing people.
Yeah, this is something else.
Right?
This
So-
is alien
This
time.
nigga, this is crazy. So then they said some parents came in and tried to tell the teacher they were referring to him, as
They said she gave the LLCs at Clark Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They were trying to refer to the child as, non-binary or something like that. And then they was like, don't tell my kid, that they don't have a gender or this and that. And they was like, no, in my class, I'll tell my kids what That's what the motherfucker said. All rainbow hair and everything. In my class, I'll tell my kids what I want. And he act like they reprimanded the father, and he just had to take it. And I'm like, I know that shit didn't go down just like that. Because then the next video was this brother. This was hilarious. This brother, his grandson, the teacher put a dress on his grandson, and the grandson came home in the dress. This is a brother. The brother went down there. He was filming everything just so they can say he wasn't angry and tried to come down there, and so he was filming everything. He said, "Yo, you put my grandson in a dress." He said, "Don't do that no more. We don't do none of that. We don't do the LG. We don't do all of that. We don't even talk about sex or none of that. So don't even introduce my grandson to that. Well, if you have a problem, you can take it up with the principal." He's like, "No, you put my son in a dress. I'm talking to you." He was going, "Well, sir, if it's an administrative thing, if you want to." No, he's like, "Why should I
administrate your ass?
That's
Your ass needs administration.
Right. You put my damn grandson in the dress. You tell me I need to go talk to somebody in the front office? Yeah. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, so it's going down like that right now. It is
It's
crazy.
a weird time, man.
Dude, it is insane right now.
No respect, huh?
Oh man, I got so many stories right now. You niggas want to go out. And we were outside. We were having fun. The internet was fun. It wasn't fun no more, right? Well, monkeypox.
Yep.
Monkeypox, my nigga.
Where did it come from? Why is it named after a monkey? Why is it spreading all of a sudden? Who released
The monkeypox.
The monkeypox.
the monkeypox? Health officials are investigating the state's first presumptive, like we assume that's what this is, positive case of monkeypox in South Florida. I just need to know, where's it coming from, guys?
There was a case in 2018 in Texas, though.
I heard of that one too.
Yeah.
But what creates a monkeypox?
Monkeys. They said it came from monkeys.
Why always come from monkeys?
I don't know if it always come from monkeys, but
elephants?
this specifically came from monkeys.
Well,
These came from monkeys. But there's two types though. There's a super just a one that's barely deadly at all. Like it barely does anything to you. And then there's one like that has a 10% death rate. And so watch they use this because the WHO.
So is the monkeypox? Let me just ask: is the monkeypox a virus? Like a flu?
Yeah, it's like So this is where you try now. Kill Bill just came out with his new he came out with his new book talking about getting ready for the next pandeezy, right? So now then you bring in the WHO, the WHO, you bring them in, and the Kill Bill and the United States are the biggest funders to the W, and they also have a side group called the Gavi Alliance that's also created by Kill Bill, and they're dedicated to getting everyone, or at least 70% of the world, vaccinated by the end of 2022. So you have all this going on, and now the whole thing with the Boogie V has died down. And Bill Gates said it's a shame that he said something like it's a shame that that it's not as contagious or something like that. He said like when Omicron came out, he said it's a shame that it's not as contagious. So I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know why he said that? Because he's now, him and Ouchie are now talking about it's good to get this shit because you're going to build a natural immunity. That's why he was talking about he was disappointed it wasn't as infectious as Omicron, because what he was basically saying is natural immunity would have wiped it out. But if that's the case, why we gotta get
the hokey
poke?
Yeah, Fauci,
Slappy slap.
Yeah, Ouchie was talking shit against natural immunity, especially though, but then there's something against him. There's something with him 20 years ago where he's talking about the flu, and he said, "Oh, if you get it, then that's the best immunity ever." It's the best immunity ever.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. What's up, boy? We are on air, man. Nigga Kev.
Who that?
That's Norio.
Oh, what up, New Geezy? What up, New? What up, boy?
the
New
superstar.
Geezy.
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah, we live on air, my nigga. No, he was texting me. He called me. He was saying I was just calling to say happy birthday to you, man.
Hey, what's that? What up, New Geezy? Man,
Dominican.
seen you out there banging on these fools, nigga.
Yeah.
Seen you out there, nigga. Seen you out at the beach too when you was banging. I seen you out there at the beach banging. I wanted to be there, but somebody didn't tell me.
Well, the nigga didn't tell me because I don't want the nigga out there dunking on concrete.
Okay. I'm looking on YouTube and it's like New Williams dunks. I'm like, what? Off the chain, my nigga.
Like,
okay.
I'll be quick to be like, where you dunking at?
Where, nigga?
Won't be out here on the concrete. What?
Show up right there.
Nigga, fuck them.
That's right. You got off in front of Steve Francis. That's what's up, my nigga.
It's my nigga,
I see you out there, man. You off the chain, my nigga. Keep it up.
All right, young man. I'll holler at you later, dog. All right, bet.
He said, you don't be telling me.
Motherfucker, hey, let me just say, man. As far as I done came, nigga, from what the fuck I've been involved in, when I look back, I see my son. Oh, sorry. Here we go. As far as I've come, right? The shit I done seen, the shit I done been through, for me to see that little nigga right there, you seen him when he was a baby.
Nigga, I seen him running around in Pampers, nigga.
Right, you seen him when he was a baby.
Yes.
That motherfucker's a college graduate.
Nice. Yes.
Degree in philosophy. Mm-hmm. You know, when Tavis met him, Tavis was like, he got a degree. Oh, okay. Fruit don't fall too far from the tree. Right? When Modi, he been around Modi. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, these are the pleasures, my nigga, that, like, it be motherfuckers out here who try to make a living off of talking bad about the work you do. But when you look around and go, that motherfucker got a degree. Mm-hmm. That motherfucker's a professional basketball player. Where did he get the love of hoop? Remember, I lost the nigga when he was a baby. I was playing hoop. The nigga was 3 years old. I told the nigga to sit down. Don't go nowhere. And then I told the motherfucker.
Tell a fire sign don't go nowhere. You
right.
tripping, nigga.
I told the homies, because we got homies in the gym. All the homies is in the gym. I said, hey, man, don't let the baby leave. Yeah. And he was good, Dang. Man. He loved hoop. He loved watching me hoop. I was killing back in the day. And he sat there, but some Mexican kid grabbed his ball.
And he
took the ball. And so this nigga left to go get the ball.
Nigga, that ain't happening.
That ain't this motherfucker 3 years old. And then after the game is over, I go to my boy. And I said, hey, man, where in the fuck is my son? Oh, I don't know. I asked you.
I don't know.
So now me and my brother are like, oh, shit, you done fucked up. I said, this girl gonna kill me over her son.
Yes, will too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no more cake pops.
But then we found his ass. He was just on the soccer field with the little Mexican kids playing soccer. I said, okay, shit. That was the only scare he has ever given me. Oh, and then that other time I locked him in the car.
I don't know about that one.
Nigga, I locked him in the car, and the whole motherfucking album of Nas, the new Nas was banging. But no, it was the Jay-Z album. The shit's about to get ugly in here. He loved that shit. That was his shit as a 3-year-old. So the shit that was cool was he was calm because that music was on. The nigga was like, I'm good. But I was on the outside of the car going, just be calm. I locked the nigga in the motherfucking CRV.
Like, nigga, I'm good.
That nigga had his thumb in his mouth and he was like, dude.
How you turn this shit up, Pop?
It was banging though, so he was good. And then the motherfucking people came and, you know, got the shit open.
Jimmy the car?
And I was like, come on, man, let's get the fuck out of here. But the reason why I share these kind of candid stories, nigga, I can be candid about when I had him, I was 25. I was a kid. So that shit made me grow up, right? That shit made me develop. And then, now my daughter finna get hers. Hey, you all right?
Hey, I got something in my throat. It's all right, man. I'm glad you're concerned.
Well, what's, hey,
okay.
Hey, man.
He said, hey.
The fuck in your throat, man?
He said, hey.
What's in your throat, nigga?
He said, hey.
Niggas ain't worried about that shit no more.
You gonna put some juice in your throat?
No.
Said niggas ain't tripping about the boogie. About the boogie.
That.
Shit. He said, nigga got monkeypox. Hey.
Hey, man,
You
so
been to Florida?
I'm going to say it again. Everybody should be careful. Everybody should be mindful. Watch how this virus and the shutdown and the subsequent rollout of vaccinations and everything,
That's coming.
watch how that affected your life.
Well, you heard what happened yesterday, right? You stop coughing, nigga.
They said he got monkeypox in his throat. Hey man, you want to get him just take a walk, take a little sip of your
monkey throat box?
I might need to take a shit.
You heard what happened yesterday, though, right?
what?
The treaty. So there was
I got the story.
Nigga, how would I know that, nigga?
Cause I got the story.
How would I know that?
The treaty where they finna take away niggas' sovereignty.
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay, well, how would I know
Right
that?
now we on the monkeypox.
But this involves all of that.
Let me get to the story.
But nigga, say the story then,
Well,
nigga.
wait until I say the story.
How would I know you got the story, nigga?
Yeah, don't I gotta introduce Bobby? Didn't Bobby just get in?
Ahead, nigga. Hey, what up, Uncle Bobby?
Get off my motherfucking script. Hey, what's happening, Bobby?
Happy birthday, man.
Oh man, we appreciate you, Bobby. Yeah, man, I'm just over here reminiscing. Shit, Bobby know where I came from, Chattanooga. And then raised in Altadena. Shit, man, it's a whole different energy in that motherfucker, man. So we just had New on FaceTime. He called me.
Yeah.
You missed him. It was right when you. Yeah, he just basically called to say happy birthday or whatever.
Beautiful, man.
But he's a typical son. I talked to the motherfucker this morning and didn't say happy birthday at all.
That's funny.
That's a typical
Nigga
son.
got reminded on social media. Oh shit, it's Dad's birthday today.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh shit, it's Dad's birthday.
Because my daughter is the one that, keeps everybody lined up a little bit. And this nigga talking to me, hey man, did you take care of that situation for me?
Nigga, no birthday mention.
This nigga texted me about some money he need. Hey,
you handle that for me?
yes, that's handled. Okay, cool. And that was it.
Salam alaikum, brother.
That's
Hey,
all you got this. I said, well, fuck it then.
you have a good one, Pops.
So I think his sister called him and was like, you do know it's Dad's birthday, nigga. You better holler at him. What the fuck is wrong?
Shout out to Preem.
Yeah, she gonna keep a motherfucker right on point. So, but we was just reminiscing about that, and we were covering different stories. Bobby, your boy just won a great fight. Talk to us a little bit about Victor Ortiz's victory.
Man, it's that's an ongoing situation, man.
Yeah.
And he did win the fight, and then me and him almost got into a fight.
What?
Oh man, see, cause
Here come Bobby.
Okay. What?
Well, no matter how it shake out, Bobby, I'm on your side.
it's not like that. It's just that sometimes you don't want to hear what you need to hear because
Right.
Victor took a lot of punishment in that fight.
Yeah, I saw you had a little puffy eye situation.
He had knots on both sides, right?
Uh-huh.
And that flash knockdown in the 10th round,
He got knocked down?
well, they called it a knockdown, and technically it was.
Cause the glove test?
Yeah,
His
you
knee-
know, but he
glove-
was already off balance. That's how he got touched. You see what I mean? That warrior spirit, and he's like he's like family to me. And I told him, I said, look, Vic, as I'm looking at your face, we got an event Tuesday that we supposed to go to.
Right, he's like, man, we need your.
You ain't supposed to look like
Right,
because a win at this point is a win, and the Brown fighters are driving the marketplace, okay? And the people over in Phoenix knew who he was, and they were rooting for him. And don't get caught up in the fandom thing, execute.
Right.
And he wasn't really trying to hear all of that right then. Man, I won. I'm like, yeah, you won, bro. But what you got to do to continue getting these W's is to never get into that habit that got you beat up by Floyd. You see what I mean? You coming in there with reckless abandon, man, when you need to set shit up. And he wasn't really trying to hear all of that. But he calmed down when he realized that I care about him, and I don't want to see you, finish out your career, and then at the end of that, not even have enough brain matter left to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
That's the thing.
Because it's tough business.
Later on in the career, you start taking them hits.
And shout out to Sam Watson because Sam got his back. He's gonna be fighting again, probably. Well, he's got a card in Kansas that he's gonna do, and then Sam gonna get him another fight in the next 3 months. So they're gonna keep him busy, man. And Richard Acevedo, who you met, is fighting in Atlanta on June the 11th.
That's the nephew, right?
Yeah, the killer deal.
Yeah.
What's Victor's birthday?
Huh?
What's Victor's birthday?
When is Victor? He just had a birthday he just turned 35 a couple months ago.
What is it? What's his sign? You know what his sign
Man,
is?
right now, I'm bugging, man.
I'm
You
looking-
know,
I'll
I
look
lost
it up.
my damn keys at the airport.
I'll look it up.
Phoenix, man, you know. Oh, boy. But shout out to Victor, shout out to Sam Watson, because like I said, he got his back. And current price is, asked Victor to speak to some kids tomorrow at a school in the 10th district, 9th district is where he's at. And so we're getting ready to get counterpunch in motion with Victor Ortiz and Bobby Blanton Smith.
Love it, Bobby.
And finally, thanks to Zoe,
Aquarius.
got a shot at connecting with KBLA Wednesday 2:00.
I'm gonna be there, Bobby.
I know you the orchestrator, man.
I didn't orchestrate a damn thing, Bobby. I just made a phone call and said, y'all better look at this Bobby, goddammit.
Orchestration, man. So that's the summation. What's going on, man. And again, man, I'm glad you got to see 51 years. And we'll celebrate that with humbling your ass on July 18th, which will be my 68th birthday. Don't ever forget that. I'm gonna tell your ass.
You gonna talk shit on? You gonna
his
not
birthday,
gonna give him a
that's what I'm
pass
saying.
on his birthday? You gonna
First
talk
off-
shit on his birthday?
No, he know what he gonna do is catch the full fire of the birthday fervor.
I want all of that from you, man. I would expect nothing less.
Bobby,
Yeah.
it's so over. And I know you don't see it.
I can't.
I know you gave up.
I didn't give up nothing. I gained.
You gave up the Trump card.
What's his name? Victor.
You know what the Trump card is?
Victor started the cleanse this week, and I'm gonna start my complete cleanse.
But
this week.
Bobby-
So, bruh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bobby, this is my second cycle.
And you're gonna need another one.
Russell Herbal.
Yeah.
Russell Herbals, Bobby.
Yeah.
You didn't get now. What you should have did was keep that shit quiet. If Bobby would have never told me, I would have been all fucked up and disheveled.
Shriveled up.
I'm fucked up.
You would have never played again, so you know.
It would have been done.
You was headed for the senior citizen home.
He said, I was driving you.
I saw Bobby. Bobby was like, "Hey man, come see my man. He's up in Altadena." I said, "Altadena? What? I'm Altadena. What are you doing?"
Who you know out there?
Man, I went over there and saw the brothers set up. I said, "Okay, this is the real deal." RussellHerbals.com. Is that correct?
Yeah.
323-47.
He's like, hit a number.
5099 because he's changing his configuration, the website and stuff up.
I love it. Please call that brother.
Yeah, holla at him, man.
I'm saying buy out all. What is the package that we got?
That's
The bow pocket you talking about?
No, we got a whole package.
I think it's phase one. There's three phases. There's phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. We
Phase
got
three.
the phase 3.
Phase
That's
three.
That's what we got.
What's phase one? It's like it's
Phase
light. It's
1 is
lighter.
more the lighter stuff. It'd be like the bow pocket and something else.
Oh, okay.
No, we got some
Y'all
pretty.
went all out.
We got
super duper.
That's why I'm telling you, Bobby
He's just the super duper.
fucked up. Bobby done fucked up. The man done gave me the super duper twice.
The super
That's your
duper.
ass, Bobby. Bobby gonna get out there. He gonna be like, "Hey, what
Nah.
did I would do at this moment?" Boy.
Speaking of basketball, one more shout out to the ICANN All Stars, Rockhead Johnson, and maybe New out of suit up with him in the Drew League this year possibly.
He's a hot commodity for the
know,
Drew League.
yeah.
Everybody gonna try to get him
But,
on the Drew.
Oh, new?
Yeah.
But Kevin Looney led the ICANN All Stars last year to the Drew Championship against
New
the
and his team.
Yeah.
And we was beating them motherfuckers by like 20. But let me just say, man, like, just to keep it real, like, it's competition. And it's competition within the team. So, you know, guys
Politics,
who think, okay, he getting a G League look, or he might be getting an
Right,
overseas
right,
look,
right.
then they start competing. So how I look at the Drew League, it's good because you got, you know, some pretty good competition, but it's also selfish because people are
Yep,
playing
they
to
trying-
better
yep.
their position. It's like adult AAU
Yep.
ball.
That's exactly.
So the teams
exactly.
that win are teams like Rock's team
They play
that play real basketball.
Right.
Not, oh, this is my nephew, I gotta make sure he shines so he get an opportunity.
Right.
Rock is kind of like, motherfucker, if you're not doing what I'm asking you to do, sit your
Rock
ass
been
down.
his son.
Yeah, so he's a real coach
Yeah,
in
he
that
don't play
sense.
that, man.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
But I'm so
News
happy
team
for-
was one of the best teams. They were supposed to win.
They
They were
should
in
have
the
won.
championship
Right.
against Rock's team.
Up by 20?
But they were politicking though.
Politicking.
They politicking.
We're gonna let
the
this
game.
nigga shoot.
Right.
So, cause this is the championship game,
Right.
we got all the eyeballs in.
Right.
Nigga, pass the rock
Right.
to these two niggas right here.
Oh,
Give the rock to these two niggas.
Right.
This is why we was up by 15. Give the
Right.
rock back to
Back
these
to these
guys.
niggas.
right.
What we got, man.
No, it's showcase time for my nephew.
But again,
Then we call the LL Cool J.
and that's the spirit of the American
Goddamn.
program, man. It's all about the W.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not your personal stuff, but the W. And Rocket has inspired a lot of kids, put a lot of kids through college, you know, with the African All-Star
Yeah.
program. And
I remember him and New, his son and New was working out in Inglewood. I think you set that up when they was in high school.
Yeah. But Kevin Looney appreciates the work, and he made a commitment to come and play for Rock. And it was just a heartwarming situation to see this guy that could possibly be, you know, in jeopardizing his professional, you know, career to just, you know, make good on the commitment that he had made. And then to see him play the way he's been playing the last two games, he was the MVP night before game 2.
Yeah, 21
You know,
points.
and boards and assists. He damn near had a triple double.
About to get another chip.
Yeah. Good guy, man. Salute to Kevin Looney and Rocket Johnson. Yeah.
So, Bobby, I got to get your opinion on this because this happened very recently. World Health Organization is preparing to vote to strip the U.S. and 194 other nations of their sovereignty. Move would give WHO total control. WHO, the World Health Organization. World Health Organization is preparing to vote to strip the U.S. and 194 other nations of their sovereignty. Move would, I already read that. Okay, including the United States of their sovereignty. As a part of the World Economic Forum's Great Reset goal, the WHO is aiming to alter a treaty that would have them have global control over human health. Now, remember, we talked about it a little just a second before you walked in. Bill Gates, his new book is about the next pandemic.
That he's sponsoring.
Right.
Yep.
So again,
Allegedly.
UN unveils plans to ramp up censorship with disinformation governance board. So they're going to try to take away the sovereignty of all the countries. This is a meeting that happened yesterday on the 22nd.
Yep.
Kev, can you give us some more insight into this, dog?
Yeah.
And then Bobby,
I mean, it's just you fucked.
execute Order 66.
Y'all niggas is fucked. Basically, these are corporations. WHO is a private corporation funded by
Big boys.
yeah, Kill Bill, mostly. They giving like $1 billion or a couple billion. And the United States, those are the two biggest ones. The United States of America is a corporation by itself. So all you're doing now, you have in corporations creating contracts in order to institute the next. So basically, Kill Bill came out with something called like the global response. It's like the global endemic response mobilization. It's not, so basically, the anagram is supposed to spell germ. And so, and so basically, this is Pandeezy cops. He was like, there's he said there was no organization to get ahead of, whenever there's a pandemia about to hit, or to, to organize anything at a moment's notice, to be able to organize and get things going. So he's basically saying we need. So this was in the thing yesterday. This is one of the things they were going to discuss yesterday. We need this team in order to mobilize, and with $1 billion a year budget, in order to mobilize every year. So when they signed this treaty, though, all the companies, like 100 and some odd countries who are about to sign this treaty, it gives the WHO the power to put in lockdowns, say what to name of a new a V. If it breaks out, they get to name it. They get to evaluate the new any drugs or anything against it. They get to say if those things pass, if those things are efficient enough against the V. I mean, they get to do every goddamn thing.
In other words, do what the fuck we say,
yes.
niggas.
Period.
And enjoy mediocrity.
Yep.
This is why motherfuckers take offense. Nigga, this is nigga, I'm the motherfucking mentor, nigga, at the motherfucking middle school that see your ass getting ready to join the gang, and then holler at you and your mama at the lunch table, nigga, while she's on the supervisor. Nigga, I'm that nigga for this show.
Yep.
You think I'm talking about your status in life, and I'm saying fuck status. I'm talking about something different. When we bring these types of I'm sorry. Mike Zoe, my mic. But you still can hear me.
Right. You
still can hear me. I know y'all still can hear me. But when we bring these types of topics, it's not to say, if you're a blue collar worker, you doing bad.
No.
No, what it's saying is, how can you have a status known as blue collar or white collar when those statuses can be downgraded just like the dollar? So if the dollar becomes downgraded, then that means that collar collar gets downgraded too. The blue collar worker is not making the money that he was making in the 80s and 90s, or I would say 80s, 70s, 60s.
Right. No,
that money could buy a house. That money could send some kids to school. That money could make sure everybody ate. We got Christmas. Again, the money ain't the same. So what I'm trying to say is this is not an attack on anybody that's a blue collar worker. We're saying we're presenting these stories so you can understand everything that's undergirding your position in society is in peril.
And then try to figure out and make some adjustments. They even said that because they get to constitute what's a pandemia, what constitutes a pandemia, or what V's constitute a pandemia. They threw the flu on the list. So now, with a bad outbreak of the flu, they get to institute a whole lockdown.
Quick question.
Go ahead, Bobby.
This organization, they are able to override countries? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, with this treaty, this called the WHO Pandemia Treaty.
Has it been officially signed?
Yeah, yesterday. Well, we don't know the sign. They met on it yesterday. They met on it yesterday.
May 20th.
Yeah, yesterday they met on it. So these are the stipulations that they
want. 22nd.
Yeah,
to the 28th.
Yeah, to the 28th. Yeah, they're going to vote in.
That's right.
Yeah, so the World Economic Forum are the ones who are pushing this. They're the main people who are controlling this whole globalization.
This is all actually good news, fellas.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Jeff Brown was right. We haven't suffered enough.
I guess not.
Right.
But we're getting to that threshold, though. Day by day, we inching closer and closer to that. Hold on, wait a minute moment.
Yep.
We're getting there because at some point, people are going to have to exercise their personal sovereignty.
Y'all gonna start learning. Y'all gonna have to start learning your rights, man.
The rest of the world, you're going to have to come up with some of your own rules. Including currency.
Oh, come on.
Matter of fact, starting with currency. Because I know some crypto folks in the room. And I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for
we
you.
should have came up with our own Hypto.
Yeah, Hypto. Hell yeah, we should have came up with Hypto. The black cryptocurrency, Hypto.
Well, there's one called Guap Coin that is.
That's the sister. Yeah, that's the sister down in it.
Aquarius
in Atlanta.
Maximus.
Yeah.
She got
But the point of it is this, man. Value has been and always will be perceived.
That is, yeah.
That's right.
It's subjective.
For
Yep.
sure.
That's right.
For sure.
Perceived.
Facts.
And in a minute, the things that no one knew you could actually put into that category, like food,
Yeah.
soil,
Yeah.
all kind of things, are gonna run up the list.
Yeah.
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 Because you got to have them.
Yeah.
All this other stuff is perceived, but some things are very, very real.
Bobby, while we got you, because I know you be running, we got a couple of things I want you to talk about.
Okay.
Because you didn't believe in the UFOs.
And I do now because I.
He said, "Nah, dude, they had a thing on it the other day."
my uncle put Obama in office, even from the grave. Blanton Jr. He told me, he said, the mark of a man is the ability to admit when he's wrong.
That's right.
Don't stay wrong. So when I realized I
Come
didn't
on.
pay the proper attention to those issues like UFOs and all of that, I'm standing on that ground right now. I told y'all that last week before last week. I said, man, look here, man. I hope Kevin is right. Because we need intervention from a higher power on this planet. This shit is out of control.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
And they not fucking with commoners of mind. I know. Commoners of mind.
Because they just zapped us last,
Some of them, they say some of them are benevolent.
That's the one we counted on.
Then there's others that's like, that
agreeable.
nigga is a fucking turkey burger.
That nigga's a turkey burger.
Well, I'm betting on the one.
That nigga's a turkey burger.
But you said you had a couple of
And then I got another one I need you to cover.
What's that?
What the fuck was Nick Saban thinking when he mentioned Deion Sanders?
He did all of us a favor, man.
Talk to me. What's the effect of that, Bobby?
It's very positive because what he did was, as my uncle proverbially told me, and my other uncle James, he done shit and fell back in it. And Deion said, see, here's what they think. Everybody is willing to go along, to get along, to the extent where they'll never expose the inner game. And when Deion stepped to the microphone and said, look here, man, you should have left me out of this, man. I got the bags that you talking about. Y'all gave them to me. And the rest of these athletes. So here you is trying to sit up here on this pedestal like you ain't a part of the cartel. Y'all should have left me out of it. Come on. That's the degree that Saban has messed up.
He mad because they can do it openly and not underhanded like they used to.
That's really what it is. It's the NIL. What is it? NIL?
Yeah.
Now these kids, because part of the copyright says nobody can just
Name and
arbitrarily take your image and likeness and use it.
Right.
And that's what the NCAA has been doing since the invention of
Thank
video games.
you.
So the inventions of TV, the inventions of video games, they've been using these kids' image and likeness, and then trying to say the scholarship we give you is the price you pay for all this other shit that you're losing.
Just even to sell another jersey is their likeness, because even if you don't put the name on the back, like when the Fab Five, you know what Chris Webber's number was.
Yeah.
Right.
You know Chris Webber's number, so you know everybody with that number 4 walking around.
Commercialize his own.
Right.
He said he couldn't buy a piece of pizza. The one reporter was talking. They said he was walking past a pizza place, and he said he looked in the pizza place and he couldn't buy a piece of pizza. And he said, "Yo, I'll get you one." He said, "I can't do it. I can't accept it. I can't accept it from you." And he said, "That's when I knew Chris Webber was going to the NBA." when I couldn't buy him a piece of pizza, he said, "I knew he was going to the NBA at that point."
And shit, Chuck Person told us that shit too.
Oh,
Chuck Person was like, we was walking on the campus of Auburn. He was like, now, if you was over there on that side of the street, I couldn't talk to you. What? He was like, there's rules and regulations. Yeah.
They finally just went too far, and like I said, it's an opening, and it ties to the NFL direct, not the NFL, but the all of the associations. Because every last one of them is nonprofits, and how they able to operate these $1 billion for-profit organizations under
Off
a
of a nonprofit.
nonprofit banner.
Come on, man.
This is part of why
It's
we really
game.
This messed up their slave system. They so pissed. The NIL messed up their slave system. Now the kids they don't have to be so desperate when these super white saviors come to their house and say that I can lift you out of poverty. No, I'm good, my nigga. I got a little deal over.
That whole spiel of this is gonna change your life.
Yes, that's gone.
This right here. You coming to UHUC, LMBWL. It's gonna change your fucking life.
UHUC.
Fuck.
I'm excited and rushed because I got to go and get my car key situation squared away. I tell you, I left my keys in Phoenix, man. But here's the beauty of all of this chaos, man.
Damn it.
It creates opportunities for commerce if you can just be still long enough to focus on where those little windows of opportunity are. And they're popping up all over the place right now. I got a brother that I'm going to bring in the studio, with your permission, in a couple of weeks. He's out there in the lobby right now. This is one of the most amazing brothers you'll ever want to meet, man. And he's done some incredible things in his life. And he got these people that he's constantly being able to interface with that he shouldn't even be in the room with. And he's a very dynamic cat, man, you know. And he called me today, and I said, man, I got to go check on my brother. But I'm going to spend a couple of minutes with you, so I'm bouncing back and forth between that. And this NFL thing that I've been talking about on that construction and all of that.
Right.
All of this ties in. But he's got a couple of concepts. The cat sitting out here in the lobby, man, that's going to bring more leverage to what it is that we're doing. You see what I mean? So this is the worst times and the best of times.
You speaking about you heard about that African dude Maxwell Chickenbutsu?
Chicken
Chickenbutsu.
Nigga.
I said Chickenbutsu. Maxwell Chickenbutsu is a brother who created a device that can power shit from radio frequency. Like your TV with you don't have to plug it into the wall. So cars. He had a helicopter that runs on it. So basically he came out like a few months ago and he was going around trying to get people to invest. So he had got a few investors, he had got a few million. He was going around and people saying, we need to protect this brother, we need to protect this brother. This brother they poisoned him a couple weeks ago.
I heard about it.
No, he's not dead. He in the hospital.
He's in the hospital.
Severely ill right now in the hospital. He wouldn't sell his technology. Everybody kept saying, "Yo, that way beyond that." Oh, you mean the real Tesla? Yeah.
About the sister who created the nano thing or whatever on cancer. She came up with she's a physicist.
The sister that created some kind of cure. Yeah, we covered it.
The nanocell.
Yeah,
Y'all already talked about that today.
we did. Not
A
today.
couple weeks ago.
Oh, y'all did?
Yeah, you just came
She
in.
just put me on to that.
I love Bobby. Oh, y'all covered that. Y'all did. Her. Okay. Yeah, well, I just got put on. Can y'all talk about it again?
Right. Let's go over that one more time.
Y'all did. Okay. Cool.
Hey, we need to back that dude Maxwell Chickenbutsu up though. I mean his technology. Chickenbutsu. Chickenbutsu, nigga.
Say it fast.
Say it fast. Nigga. You hearing chicken, nigga. You must be hungry, nigga.
I heard chicken.
You must be hungry, nigga.
Say it fast.
Chickenbutsu, nigga. Chickenbutsu.
Chicken.
Nigga, Chickenbutsu.
I know you got a chick on the side.
Y'all need to find that nigga. And we need to start investing and getting behind that brother. He can power things through radio frequency. If y'all don't understand what that is, that's literally through your radio headphones. The same frequency that powers your headphones, he can literally turn on a TV, power a car, power a helicopter. He has all those prototypes with his device on all those different prototypes powering those things. And they were trying to buy that shit from him, and they was like, nope. And but he didn't have any security. He was like, he ain't got no money. He broke his shit. But he won't sell that technology. And then a couple of weeks ago, poison.
Yeah, that's how they happen. That's how they do it.
And it was funny because people kept saying, we need to protect this brother. We need to protect this brother. And about a month later,
Chicken boo-tooed.
Chicken boo-tooed. What you say?
He got chicken boot
Chicken boot dude.
You know, motherfucker come after you, dog.
Nigga, they pew.
Don't get chicken boot
Don't get chicken boot dude. He got great technology. We need that shit. That will change the world. His technology will change the world.
And it's not using. Is it using like a Tesla kind of?
It's like radio. So it's a little box, like
Radio
a box
frequency.
box about this big. It's a little white box. He puts on the back of the thing and plugs the wires into it, and it's the radio frequency. The radio frequencies that are in the air, it converts it to power. So it's radio frequencies all around you, all the time, constantly. So
That's why I said it sounds Tesla.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly.
We're not talking about the Elon.
Yeah,
we
real
talking
Tesla.
about
Yeah, real Tesla. Yes.
Nikolai.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, this nigga has not gone to college. He don't know nothing about. He didn't study none of that. He said the God sent this to me.
Sometimes the most brilliant motherfuckers do not have a Western education
At all.
Come on, man.
Typically, they're self-taught.
Yep,
The
self-taught.
most intelligent.
He said God sent this to me. I didn't go to school. I didn't do none of this. But he can power a damn TV. There's a video of him online. With the TV, big screen TV with Bad Boys on it. And you go to the back and it's not plugged into the wall at all. He turns it around, there's nothing in it. And it's playing Bad Boys on the front.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Dude, we have master engineers out here. Well, he's one. I mean, he was somebody in a past life who was doing this shit, because obviously
That's weird.
Huh?
Should be getting weird. Let's see. Hey, hi, Mr. Williams. I'm a communications director for ASM Gibson. He asked me to reach out to you. He's a fan of your show, as am I, and he wanted me to inquire about the possibility of him being a guest. Assembly member wants to be a guest. Mike M. Gibson,
Of
apparently a California.
Assembly member? Yeah, and then get him on here so I can ask him about them damn bills. I want to ask your ass about them bills you put in. Assembly Bill 1390. What's up with that?
Kev, you gonna run the man off before we can call and find out what he probably watching this shit like, yeah, oh, right.
I just want to ask him some questions.
Hey, yeah, we want to get you on there to talk about the new EBT cards.
The EBT.
The EBT implants, nigga. The holographic EBT.
The holographic EBT? Nigga, the holographic EBT.
That's crazy.
Nigga, that's funny.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
God
They
damn.
got some serious bills out there right now.
Yeah,
that's
some
gonna
other
fuck
shit
up
I'm gonna talk to
everything,
you about
nigga.
when you get here. You know, politicians be like, you wanna talk about what?
Yeah.
Bill number 12, 14, 15.
Yeah, Assembly Bill 1390, my nigga.
No, kid. How
About nothing.
I watched this from the office. Mr. Question Guy,
Mr. Questionnaire, nigga.
how about I ask you about the fuck? All right, here we go. MMA Underground. You got to hear this shit.
Shit, what?
I'm a father. I would never do this, but
Mixed martial arts?
dad discovers that his son is a bully. Devises effective solution. The father of a bully knows knows that boxing can or is an ancient and effective tool for character development. What basically happened is a father was disappointed with his son's character. The son was bullying other children, so the father employed an ancient tool of character development, boxing. If empathy is underdeveloped, the surest way to communicate what it feels like to be beaten
Throw your ass in
around
that
is to be beaten around. The father brought a professional in to do it,
Yep.
right? In to do the attitude adjustment. He told his son to put on some gloves and headgear and get in there with someone who knows how to hit back. The pro enters the ring and and pounds his own face. Basically, here it is right here. We got the YouTube video.
Okay.
The kid took a monkey
knuckle?
A monkey knuckle. And I want to know, would you do that? Would you?
Oh, for sure. Oh, you know I would, nigga. I teach myself for sure. Throw your ass right on in there.
So you bullying niggas?
Nigga, I ain't bullying nothing. You
No. I'm saying that's you telling your son. So
oh
you
yeah,
bullying
yeah.
niggas,
You
huh?
bullying niggas? You want to see what that's like? Get your ass in there. Yep.
nigga. No, I would get in the ring with my son.
Oh shit, nigga.
I wouldn't put him in with a pro. I would get in and whoop his ass. Look,
I
look.
wouldn't put him in with a pro. I'd put him in with somebody who's been boxing a while.
This nigga's a pro.
Yeah.
And he bloodied this kid up.
Yeah, come on, nigga.
Like, no, he put.
Come on, nigga.
That's
a big dude. That's right there.
Look.
Right there, shot the bow. He hurting, boy. He got a shot. Bow. Look. Body shot.
This nigga is
come on,
putting
nigga.
the monkey ball. Get your ass
Come on,
over
get
there.
your hands up. Get your hands up, nigga. Come on. He telling he pop. Come on. Come on.
Well, he got off a couple jabs.
Look, he just covered up. The dude ain't even swinging. He just covered up like this. He just covered up.
Hey, fathers who are in the chat, would you get in the ring or would you put your kid in the ring with the pro? Because you can see the video. The pro is putting the absolute monkey knuckle.
And he ain't even doing nothing really. He not even really doing anything.
Because he ain't a pro. This is a
right,
kid.
but I'm just saying, it's really all the fear in the dude and the kid. Because he barely tapping him. Those are pot shots.
This kid, when he take off that headgear, that mouth bloodied up.
That nigga is running around that ring.
Oh, that's a legendary USC football player.
That nigga
Played
is
for,
running.
Who's that?
You played at USC and also played for the Pats.
Oh man! Look, he swung like this. The kid swung with both hands like this backwards.
They would do it against his own peers, but not against a pro.
I would put him against somebody his age who's been boxing.
Yeah.
Because the dude, he's a grown man. He's strong. He's way stronger.
Got grown man strength.
And he has striking strength that you only develop from boxing.
Look. This the kid. Right. Look, that's your ass.
Yeah.
Bet you won't.
That's why most of y'all who don't box get in the ring with a boxer.
Oh, he got him in with different niggas.
Yeah. See, that's what I would do. See, right there. That's a little young one. See,
no, but this ain't no. Yeah, that's a man too.
That ain't no man.
Yes, he got him in with different cats.
Pop. Come on, nigga. Come on.
He
pushed him with both hands. Hey, come on, boy. Come on.
He tried to take his head out.
He sure did.
Listen, man. This ain't no little kid. That's a man.
I think that's. Look at him. He bigger than him.
He taller, but look at his body. Look at his musculature.
But that length means something in boxing, though.
But this is a kid. This is a man.
How old is he? This
nigga like 15.
He only fit. That nigga big as hell for 15. Holy shit.
He tall and lanky. That nigga bloodied up.
That nigga like 6'2".
Is that mouth bloodied or is this abuse?
No, it's not abuse.
Look what he just got hit with, nigga.
That's what he get. That's what your bitch ass
Look
get.
at him, man.
That's right.
Is that abuse?
This
It's not
kid
abuse.
is bloodied.
I promise you what's going to happen now. He ain't going to touch another person. That's what's going to happen. He going to step out of that ring, and before he even think about touching another person violently, he going to think about this ass whooping. There was a show used to come on called Bully Beatdown.
Or he might be traumatized and be on one.
Nah, he ain't gonna. Nigga, this happens.
Niggas get different.
Niggas, this happens all the time.
Niggas
this happens all the time in the gym. Parents bring their kids into the gym and throw them in the ring with somebody who can box to show them shit. There's a show called Bully Beatdown that used to do the same thing.
Damn sure. If he keep boxing.
Yeah.
If this gave him the bug to box, yeah. But if this made him more resentful, because it's a two-way street, man. He could have registered this shit as trauma. Yeah. And from the space, because remember, most niggas who have trauma, they've experienced it two ways. In other words, it's come to them and it's come from them as a result. So I
think it depends on what the father told him before he went in there.
Yeah, we don't know what that nigga said.
Right. No, we don't. But
he said, listen, nigga, this is what you gonna do, nigga. You gonna put your hands on people. This is what's gonna happen, nigga.
Well, that ain't gonna be trauma, nigga. That's a lesson. That ain't trauma. That's a lesson. You put your hands on niggas. This is what happens when hands get put on you.
It depends how you say it. As a father of two sons, and the motherfuckers got different temperaments. I can say something to one in a certain way that'll resonate, but I can't say it the same way to the other one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So you don't know if that shit'll work.
But if he's going around beating on cats already, this nigga is not going. He ain't some soft ass. Some
you see how skinny that boy
yeah, but
was,
I mean,
Kev.
but I mean, some emotionally soft nigga. I mean, he has problems because you insecure when you go out and beating up on people. But he ain't insecure enough
So
to
give the
drop
nigga-
to go into a black hole if he steps into the ring and he just takes a beating from.
So Kev, give the
2
little
minute
boy
beating.
CTE then. Put him in the ring.
Nigga, he got on headgear. Nigga, he ain't getting no CTE.
What? Football players got on headgear.
The nigga, first of all, the grown dude was barely even punching. He was literally throwing pot shots like, come on.
Both them niggas was grown.
Come on. Dude, them punches don't hurt at all.
That second nigga he fought was trying to take
The
his
second nigga
spirit.
was trying to kill him, but the second nigga couldn't box as well, so his punches was actually missing a lot.
But the second nigga is the one who bloodied him.
The second nigga was missing a lot too, though. That's what I'm saying. And this is the thing. This is what you need to learn. When you bully motherfuckers, this is what happened. Nigga, I dealt with niggas like that when I was young, nigga. That's why I got put in motherfucking martial arts and mangled niggas. When I saw
it sound like trauma parenting.
Ain't no trauma parenting, nigga. No trauma parenting, nigga. Your motherfucking ass hurt people. You need to learn that what you do, it's called karma. What you do comes back on you.
Hey, nigga, you don't make that t-shirt, nigga.
What?
I'm a trauma parent.
I'm not a trauma parent, nigga.
You ain't got to
I believe in getting mangled if you mangle a nigga.
trauma parent.
But the kid could have took it this way. The kid could have took it this way. He just got his ass whooped. He gonna go back and kick.
But I'm saying I've seen this happen many times.
That's what I'm saying.
When I was young boxing, I've
gonna
seen
get
this
better
happen,
fight.
and I've seen this happen as a teaching boxing in the ring.
But that don't mean it's gonna happen every time, Kev.
I've seen it happen.
That don't mean it's gonna happen every
It's not,
time.
but most of the time what he's just doing though, that's a lesson. He ain't killing the nigga. He just getting smacked up in the face like he did to somebody else. And he needs to learn that. When you hit somebody, nigga, that shit comes back on you.
So
it hurts.
What
Punches
happens
hurt, nigga.
When we see,
That's what he
what
need to
happens
learn.
when we see later on this nigga done did something else?
Put that nigga back in the ring with somebody
what's the
with
name of
another
that?
nigga to smack his ass
What's
up.
the name of that Jay-Z record that start with the old man? I done got in trouble again.
I don't know.
That's gonna be the story for this boy.
That ain't
I done got in trouble again.
I bet you that boy's on some scared straight shit at this point.
I would
bet
hope
he
so.
is.
Y'all niggas is talking again. Like,
Talking to me.
I mean, it's cool. I mean,
That
I mean,
nigga's huge. That boy got to be at least 6 feet tall.
but skinny.
And there's a gang of skinny boxers.
He wasn't no boxer. I thought he was just somebody who was just bullying somebody.
But he boxed enough well enough to punk other people. You can box. You can ball your fist up enough to do that.
Nigga, if you
Your
don't
skinny
write,
ass fist enough to do that shit.
Kev, if you don't write the book, nigga.
Wanna hit no shit, nigga. You can ball your fist up to punk somebody else. You can get slapped, nigga.
Parenting by Kevin.
That's where that shit is, nigga. I
what's gonna happen,
ain't
nigga.
about that life.
Let me find out you did anything, nigga. Whatever you did, we gonna do to you, nigga. Trauma parenting, nigga.
He said,
Oh, so you stole something, huh? I'm coming in your room and steal everything you got, nigga.
damn right. See how that shit feel?
You gonna watch me steal it, nigga.
Yep. See how that shit feels?
Trauma parenting.
Nigga, like that parent who got all his kids video games after he told them third time stop fucking up. This nigga got all his kids video games. He said get all your shit. This nigga made him pile up all his video games and shit. Nigga drove him down to the motherfucking to the Goodwill and shit and said here. Handed off that
this
nigga
Kev.
shit. Handed off all that nigga shit.
This is Kev, the trauma parent. So you grabbing bitches' booties at school, huh? Okay. This is what we're gonna do, nigga. Every morning when you come out the shower.
No, nigga. No, nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with the shower with my kid. Absolutely nothing, nigga.
I'm gonna have your mama. Her nails is freshly done, nigga. I'm gonna have your mama grab your ass every time you come out. Cause you need to learn, nigga, what it feels like.
Nah.
Ruth Ann, come in here. Grab Junior's ass as soon as he get out the shower. Every day. It's trauma parenting, nigga. I need to teach you that this ain't what you supposed to be doing in
Send
these
your
streets.
ass to a goddamn to a fucking restaurant in West Hollywood, nigga. Bet your ass won't grab nobody ass again. Promise you that shit. Send your ass to a restaurant in West Hollywood, little nigga.
So now,
grab somebody else's
say what the
ass.
punishment is. Let's give the trauma parent the scenario, and then he'll tell you what he's gonna do.
Hey,
Oh, so you grabbing niggas' ass? You grabbing girls' ass? Okay, nigga, I got to shut up for you to go down to the West Hollywood.
West Side, take your ass right on the West Side, drop you off on the street, and keep going.
You got to wear some motherfucking cut off booty shorts, nigga.
If you make your way home back on your own, nigga, I know you good. You make your way back home without me, nigga, you good.
Y'all still riding with Kevin on this one?
Do they know what West Hollywood is? Yeah. Okay, all right.
The Blacktown.
Okay.
Niggas like, I agree with Kev.
Drop that nigga right off on the corner, nigga. You wanna grab asses and see how that shit feel? All right, here you go.
Woo! And the booty Avengers will be after, man.
They be on him, nigga.
They be like, oh, this nigga's some cut off.
He said, nigga, the cut off. Look at the nigga in the cut off on the corner right there.
Trauma parenting, nigga.
That's a whole segment. When we give Kev a scenario, and he gonna tell us how to deal with that shit.
Okay, I robbed the library when I was little.
I did too, nigga.
I stole the fees that they.
Well, shit, I did too, so I gave.
So what would be the punishment for library robbery? Trauma parent, go.
Nigga, I don't know what that. Cause I used to rob the library myself.
Punish nigga with a book.
I used to do that myself. I can't. Hey, nigga, I used to do some. Hey, look, back in the day, allegedly, on the change machine in the library, and the copy machine was next to the change machine. You could copy a $5 and $10 bill, the front and the back. Paste it together, go to the change machine, stick it in that bitch, and get you $10, $20 back over the course.
Mike, that's the
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
Nigga,
Wait.
shout out to the homie Gideon who allegedly showed me that.
So, Kev, all I'm asking,
that's great.
if your kid did that, and you're the trauma parent, what would be the punishment for that? Your kid came to you with the motherfucking photocopy hustle.
Oh my God.
What would you do, Kev?
Oh man, that was I'm probably gonna congratulate him on his ingenuity.
See, now we starting to expose some shit.
I'm probably
He
gonna
ain't got no
congratulate.
punishments for his kids, but for your kids, that nigga mouth up.
No, that scenario. If my kid did them other scenarios, I would do the same thing to my kid. I'd take his ass to the ring or do the other shit. But we're talking about
that
this
scenario.
This right here was pretty ingenious. It took ingenuity to do some shit like
You
that.
just said if a kid, which is normal, I was grabbing asses, them girl at boy.
Don't take no ingenuity to do that. You
I
had
was
to
grabbing
really.
asses, man. Them girls always get them asses grabbed up at Field Elementary. Wilson Junior High was grabbing them asses.
They did.
Come here, girl. You get in trouble for grabbing ass. They used to wear them little motherfucking corduroys, real tight ass.
Yep.
Come here.
Oh, yeah, the corduroys.
I had to grab that ass. You said if your son got in trouble for grabbing ass,
You drop this little nigga
that
off.
you would put the nigga in some booty shorts.
Nigga, if it was a problem, if he did that shit all the time where it was a problem, then we gotta correct that. If he's just being a regular little grown boy with hormones raging, he touching asses every now and then here and there, that's nothing. But if you just every goddamn
That's
day
what I was. They called me mannish.
on some pervert shit, nigga just out here just
My mother, my great grandmother, aunts and shit, they was mad. You look mannish ass. But my brother.
But you was like regular man.
And my uncles, them niggas was like, that girl pretty than a motherfucker. Boy, I grab that booty too now. Better go home back to school and grab that booty when you get a chance. Grab that booty girl for me. You understand? You
That
get
was
one for
regular
you.
shit, though.
You get one for me.
That was regular
Somebody
shit.
said Kev gonna send the son to the Blue Oyster.
The blue oyster. No,
Kev ain't sending his kid.
I ain't got no kids.
Kev ain't sending his kids nowhere. He'll send your kid
Hey, give me your kid, and I'm gonna have your kid get fucked up
Oh my God.
for the shit this nigga was doing.
No, nigga. You said if I had my kid, yeah, I would put my kid right on in that ring for sure.
Sarah said Chuang Fu parenting.
You grabbing asses? You want to see what that feel like? You want to see what it
So
feel
you
like to
grab
get
ass?
violated?
Is that what you doing? You didn't grab some booties? Oh, I got a booty. I got a booty for you to grab. Kev, nah, nigga. No, Kev.
Hey, if he's skilled enough, he'll get out of there. He'll get home. All right.
This is hilarious.
Nigga, I would run home fast as I could.
All right. We about to get out of here. Hey, can everybody hit that super chat button? Everybody who did, we say thank you. Also, support all of the businesses, the Shrouded Lighthouse, the Relationship Dismount, all of the books that, I have available. And don't forget, everybody who has been listening to the Voice of Reason on KBLA Talk 1580, we storming over there. Everybody tune in tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. Don't forget to show your love, your support. Always hit the like button. There's still 300 more people in here than there are likes. That's not good. Also, support Kevin and all of the work that he's doing. And of course,
KnowYourRightsFoundation.org if you just want the packages by themselves and the cards. But if you want the package for free and the card for free until Wednesday, go to realnoggers.com and get the great book of Melanin Research, the hard copy, not the digital.
and then of course, fuck with my homeboy Timmy Tight Top. His real name is Hassan McCullough.
That's easy.
One of the greatest athletes in Southern California history. Him, his entire family. He's a personal trainer, and what would you call yourself, a juiceologist?
Juice wizard.
Yay.
You still gonna stick with
First it was Juice Witch.
you
You got it right.
Wizard is better than witch, homie.
What is it?
It was a juice witch, nigga. It scared the shit out of all of us here.
He did say the juice witch.
But we want everybody to continue to support. Yes, please go to shepherdsweets.com.
Oh, man.
Sweet potato cake.
Try them damn cake pops. They off the chain.
I'm just not a cake pop fan.
They off the chain. Them cake pops. They kind of do tease you though. They ain't that much. It's just it's a bite.
All right, y'all. Please continue to support all of the stuff we do. KBLA. Also, the podcast for KBLA is up on Apple Podcasts as well as Google Play. Just go there and type in Voice of Reason, Zoe Williams, and all those episodes are up there. Please leave the 5-star comment, great comments. Please, let's build this up. Let's support this whole brand. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all the sharing and giving that you guys have done. Thank you for the birthday shout outs. Nothing but love and appreciation. Thank you. And we out.
Peace.